So today is your initiation day. So
Yes, that's
before
right.
we start the program, we like to read this page. Okay, we're going to read about the chanting of the holy name. All right, so I open this up. In Adi Lila, chapter 8, text 24. Krishna nama kare aparade vichara, Krishna balile aparadira nahaya vikara. So in this verse, there are offenses to be considered while chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Therefore, simply by chanting Hare Krishna, one does not become ecstatic. So there's offenses. There are 10 offenses you must avoid.
Yeah.
Especially now you're taking initiation in front of Prabhupada. Huh? See that? Prabhupada is here, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. So we're going to read the 10 offenses. Huh? It is very beneficial to chant the names Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda before chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So before chanting Hare Krishna, we have to chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. You know the mantra, right? Huh?
Right. Yes.
Very good. Before chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, because by chanting these two holy names, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, one immediately become ecstatic. And if we then chant the Hare Krishna mantra, Maha Mantra, he becomes free of offenses. So this is how you become free of offenses, you know. Yeah? So
Right.
we have to chant these two mantras. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita. Of course, we have to start with Namarom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale. The prana mantra for Prabhupada. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
You know, right?
That's
You,
right.
you know the Namarom, right? I'm sure, huh?
Yes, Prabhupada Pranama.
Yes, yes. Okay, now there are 10. Then you chant, after that you chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya and then you chant Hare Krishna. In this way you will be free from offenses. So there
Mm-hmm.
are 10 offenses to avoid in the chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. The first offense is to blaspheme great personalities who are engaged in distributing the holy name of the Lord. And it says in the Shastra, CC Antya 711, Krishna Shakti Vina Nahi Tara Pravartanan. One cannot distribute the holy name of Krishna, of the holy names of Hare Krishna Mahamantra unless he is empowered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, one should not criticize or blaspheme a devotee who is thus engaged. So, of course, the empowered person is Prabhupada, no doubt about it, right?
That's right.
So we should be very careful in offending Prabhupada. But that does not mean that we can go offending those who are trying to assist Prabhupada. So those who are doing this service of assisting Prabhupada to distribute the holy name, especially who are following Prabhupada's orders strictly, and we also should not blaspheme them. Right?
That's right.
Padma Puran says, Satam Ninda Namana Paramam Aparadam Vitanute Yatha Kyatim Yatam Katam Usahate Tat Vikraham. To blaspheme the great saintly persons who are engaged in preaching the glories of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the worst offense at the lotus feet of the holy name. One should not criticize the preacher of uh, of the glories of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If one does so, he is an offender. The Nam Prabhu, who is identical with Krishna, will never tolerate such blasphemous activity, even from one who passes as a great devotee. So this offense to the devotee is to be avoided. Very careful. Now then you may ask this question, what about, we are speaking against those people who are offending Prabhupada and disobeyed Prabhupada and, in ISKCON especially it is very common. Yes? So people who have offended Prabhupada, yes, to call a thief, is no offense. But someone who's not a thief, when you call him a thief, then that's an offense. You understand?
That's
Ah,
right.
we are not offending these people. We are pointing out their mistakes. You follow?
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyone who's following strictly Prabhupada and trying to serve Prabhupada, we should be careful in offending them. The second Nama Aparad is described as follows. Shivasya Sri Vishnu Yahya Guna Nama Adi Sakalam Diya Binam Pasyat Sakalu Hari Nama Akita Karaha. In the material world, the holy name of Vishnu is all auspicious. Vishnu's name, form, qualities, and pastimes are all transcendental, absolute knowledge. Therefore, if one tries to separate the absolute personality of Godhead from his holy name or his transcendental form and qualities and pastime, thinking them to be material, that is offensive. Similarly, to think that the names of the demigods like Lord Shiva as good as the name of Lord Vishnu, or in other words, to think that Lord Shiva and other demigods and other forms of God are all therefore equal to Vishnu is also blasphemous. That this is the second offense at the lotus feet of the holy name of the Lord. So this is not your problem because most white people don't have this problem, because mostly Indians have this problem because of demigod worship. You understand?
Yes, that's right.
Nevertheless, we should not think that the demigods and Krishna are on the same platform.
No.
Huh? They're never
Mm-hmm.
equal. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. This is the problem with the Indians because many of them, they although chant Hare Krishna, they think all gods are the same. So when they chant like this, they can chant for 300 million years, they will never make any progress. You understand? So we
Yes,
cannot put Krishna on the same level as the demigods. Okay?
of course.
Third offense at the lotus feet of the holy name, which is called Guru Avagya, is to consider the spiritual master to be material and therefore to envy his exalted position. So this is a very, very big offense because this is committed by many people, especially in ISKCON. They think Prabhupada is dead and gone. You understand?
Yes.
So when you consider the material, the spiritual person, master as a material person, yes, then he will die. Yes, then you will talk about living guru and all this nonsense. But the spiritual master is eternal. He never dies. You understand?
Yes.
So to think of a spiritual master as material and to disobey his order is very, very big offense. So we have to be careful on this. All right?
Of course.
The fourth offense, Surti Sastra Nindanam, is to blaspheme Vedic literature such as the four Vedas and the Puranas. The fifth offense, okay, the fourth offense to blaspheme the Vedas, to think that the Vedas are written by men, the ordinary book. That's an offense. The fifth offense, Arthavada, is to consider the glories of the holy name to be an exaggeration. The holy name is so powerful, can deliver someone. You think, this is all some stories. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? Similarly, the sixth offense, Harinam Kalpanam, to consider the holy name of the Lord to be imaginary, thinking that Krishna is black, black means nothing, Hare Krishna means nothing. You understand? It's
Yes.
all imagination. Seventh offense is described as follows. Namo balat yasya he papa buddhi navitete tasya yamehe he suddhi. To think that since the Hare Krishna Mahamantra can counteract all sinful reaction, one may therefore go on with his sinful activities and at the same time chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra to neutralize them is the greatest offense at the lotus feet of Harinam. So to think that Krishna's name
Mm-hmm.
is so powerful, right? I will do some nonsense and then I will chant. In this way, I will counteract my like many Christians do. They confess. No,
Mm-hmm.
they are doing all nonsense, and as Prabhupada said, on Sunday they go and confess, right? And
That's
on
right.
Monday they are back again doing the same thing. So we cannot do this kind of thing. You
No.
understand? Holy name is very pure, no doubt, but we cannot employ the holy name for our sense gratification. That is an offense, sinful activities. You follow?
Of course. Yes, it is cheating the Lord.
Yes, the eighth offense is stated as dharma varta tyaga hutadi sarva subhakriya samya api pramadaha. It, it is offensive to consider chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra to be a ritualistic ceremony. Performing religious ceremonies, following vows and practicing renunciation and sacrifice are all materialistic auspicious activities. The chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is not to be compared to such materialistic religiosity. This is an offense at the lotus feet, the holy name of the Lord. So the auspicious activities, mostly karma kanda thing, like some, karmis, they do fire sacrifice and think that's more powerful than the whole chanting of the holy name. It's not a fact.
Mhm.
The holy name it nothing can compare to it. You follow? All these
Yes,
rituals that are listed in the Vedas, as Krishna said to Arjuna, rise above the Vedas, it deals only in the modes of material nature. You follow?
yes,
So the holy name is extremely powerful. We cannot minimize them. The ninth offense is described as follows. Ashadadane vimukepi ashanvati yes chopa deshaha shivanama pradaha. It is an offense to preach the glories of the holy name among persons who have no intelligence or no faith in the subject matter. Such people should be given the chance to hear the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, but in the beginning they should not be instructed about the glories or the spiritual significance of the holy name. By constant hearing of the holy name, their hearts will be purified, and then they will be able to understand the transcendental position of the holy name. So we have to be very careful that we cannot
yes, of
do
course.
ninth offense. That means preaching to the faithless. Huh?
It's a waste of energy,
Ah,
pure waste.
correct. So what this expect the counter thing is that to let them chant, Hare Krishna. And don't tell them that Krishna is God, he's got 16,000 wives and blah, blah, blah. This is going to be tough for their brains. Right?
That's right.
So the 10th offense, Suti Pinama Mahatmye Yaha Priti Rahito Naraha. Aham Nama Mamadi Paramo Nami Sopi Aparada Krid. If one has heard the glories of the transcendental holy name of the Lord, but nevertheless continues in a materialistic concept of life, thinking I am this body and everything belongs to the body is mine, aham mameti, is spoken in this verse 558, and does not show respect and love for chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, that is an offense. In other words, knowing that you cannot break the four principles, you must chant 16 rounds, you know that you're not the body, you're spiritual. And if we try to maintain a materialistic concept, even after knowing all this and chanting, our chanting will have some problems. Okay? So these are the 10th offenses that you have to be careful in trying to avoid. Hmm?
Hmm. That's right.
Yes?
Yes.
You have to be careful. So I suggest that you try to chant the 10 offenses every day in the morning before you start chanting Hare Krishna so that you will remember them. Huh?
Jai.
Okay, very good. So now I'm going to uh, initiate you as disciple of Prabhupada. So there are some questions I may ask you. So have you been chanting 16 rounds daily without fail?
Daily without fail and more than 16.
Very good. So what are the four principles?
No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex.
Sex outside marriage, huh?
That's right. No illicit.
And also you cannot eat contaminated food purchased from restaurants and everything else. Hmm?
That's right.
No eating contaminated food. You be
No.
careful, huh? This will pollute your consciousness. So, all right, very good. So, you promise to chant 16 rounds for the rest of your life?
Yes.
And you also promise to work hand in hand with ISKM?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, as a disciple of Prabhupada, your name is now Indrajit Das.
Jai.
Haribol.
Haribo. All glories to Śrīla Prabhupāda. Ki.
Indrajit Prabhu, I will write it down and send by WhatsApp to you so you will know. So, you now we can't do the fire sacrifices because of the facility. Nonetheless, whenever we meet you or if some time permits, we will definitely arrange for that.
Jai.
Now, you please, your new chapter has started in your life. Please go on preaching in your Montreal as you have now opened a temple there, and I hope you can expand it and make more disciples for Prabhupada and preach vigorously.
You have my word.
Now you please bow down to Prabhupada here.
Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vrishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nevrishi Shundavari Pashita Dishtarine.
Good. All right. Thank you very much. Your beads will be sent to you. You send me your address, huh? I will mail the beads to you. Huh? And you
Jai.
send a donation for them because you have to give a donation to Prabhupada now.
Of course.
And all these details, we'll send it to you. Okay?
No problem. Of course.
Send me your address, all right?
Yes.
So, Indrajit Prabhu, thank you very much for this dedication of your life to Prabhupada. And
Thank
with
you.
Prabhupada, you can never go wrong.
Jai.
Only thing we can go wrong, but Prabhupada cannot go wrong.
No.
Yes. So you are happy now?
Whatever makes Prabhupada happy makes me happy.
Okay, very good. That's very nice. All right then. Thank you again. You have any questions? Any?
No, this is very good. This is all very nice to me.
Are you very happy now?
Jai.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Jai.